Hey everyone, Simon here for the Modern Awakened Perspective, your map for the path to enlightenment. And I've got an interesting video for you today about a story that's been in the news here. It's about Nancy Pelosi and her inability to speak properly anymore. Now, before I get into the story, please give me a thumbs up if you like this sort of content. Subscribe to the channel, and also if you hit the little bell, you'll get notified when I put out new videos. And all of those things will help people find this channel and this sort of content down the road when they go to search for it. Now let me go ahead and get into this story. Again, I find it pretty interesting myself. I call this Nancy Pelosi losing her ability to speak. President Trump and Nancy Pelosi have been at odds for a while, and things are getting progressively worse. Recently, Pelosi stated that someone should stage an intervention for President Trump. Seems to me like another case of instant karma, as Pelosi was just the subject of much ridicule after stammering and slurring her way through her last news conference. The president has even tweeted a video montage of how badly she was butchering her speech. In one instance, she even held up 2 fingers while saying the word 3. Pretty obvious and glaring mistake, in my opinion. Of course, the media immediately said that the video was faked and purposely slowed down, a fact that was contradicted by experts, and even NBC itself said that the video was legit. They said the montage was unfair, but that it was not altered. Now, Pelosi's daughter came out and said that her mother does not drink, but it certainly appears that she's the one who's truly in need of an intervention. Maybe she wasn't drunk. Maybe she was high as a kite. Something was clearly wrong. But the video shows Pelosi stumbling, stammering, pausing, and almost incapable of forming a complete sentence. Now, if she was not under the influence, that's actually worse in my opinion. She clearly doesn't need to hold the position of Speaker of the House. I'd say someone with that kind of title should actually be able to speak coherently. Now, Pelosi and fellow deep state agent Chucky Schumer are now trying to paint Trump as a loose cannon. Trump held a meeting with them Wednesday, and the two accused him of being in a rage and storming out of the meeting. Now, Trump said that that's not the case, and that he was very calm, knowing that they always use the rage-filled Trump narrative when speaking to the press to try to paint him in a bad picture. Paint him in a bad light, for sure. But Trump said he spoke with them calmly, just as he did speaking directly to the press minutes later while in the Rose Garden. "It's all such a lie," Trump wrote on Twitter, "and this can easily be proven." Which I'm sure, if he was in there acting a fool like a bull in a china shop, then they would do everything they could to record that and release that to the public to, again, make him look bad. Now, I personally am happy to see Pelosi falling apart. She should watch her words more closely. Because as Trump's lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, said, people who live in a glass house shouldn't throw stones. Now, I love that saying. That's one my grandma actually used to use all the time. So I really am fond of it, you could say. She had a lot of crazy expressions. Some I probably couldn't even say on here, but she was from the country, and it's pretty interesting. I'll give you one. She said that, maybe I was doing something gross or whatever. She said, that's sick enough to gag a maggot on a gut wagon. I'd never forget some of those ones she would say. She had a ton of them. Anyway, as usual, the comment section is open. Everyone, please feel free to comment whether you agree or disagree with what I'm saying or anything about this story in general, anything you want to add. But that's the story from my perspective. I'll see you guys on the next video.